I'm just singing 'cause it's over.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nehemiah the Destructor, and welcome to another reaction video. Now, this is Beerus versus Darkseid. We all know who's winning. The good, the master of destruction, the kitty, the purple cat of Dragon Ball Z, Beerus Sama. No, not dislike. Like the video, comment down below, and yeah, let's just get straight into this.
This episode of Cartoon Fight Club is sponsored by Jacked. Jacked is a free membership rewards program like Minecraft.
I don't like ads like that. Alright.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 97th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host,
Just have to put that Goku versus Superman in the middle.
If you're new to this series, then be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Nin10. Nin10 also set up a brand new gaming channel known as Retro Sanity, and he would like you to subscribe to that channel as well if you enjoyed what you saw.
Retro Sanity plays Call of Duty. I saw that.
Battle of the Gods. Darkseid, the god of apocalypse, versus Beerus, the god of destruction. And this goes without saying, but this segment is going to contain Dragon Ball Super spoilers, so watch at your own risk.
I'm up to date with Dragon Ball Super. No spoil with me. DBZ fan for life.
With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 97th round of fighters. Beerus is the god of destruction for Universe 7. Universe 7 is the 7th of 12 universes in the Dragon Ball series. This universe includes planets, stars, and countless amount of galaxies. Beerus has the title of God of Destruction, but destroying isn't the only activity he enjoys. He loves eating food, specifically Bulma's cooking, sleeping, and grooming. However, as the God of Destruction, there is definitely a ton of destroying and combat in his daily schedule. Out of the many gods in the universe, Beerus is the most feared. He is feared by the Kais, the Supreme Kais, King Cold, Frieza, King Vegeta, and even Shenron himself. As a god of destruction, Beerus is tasked with maintaining the balance of the universe. Being a god, Beerus possesses God Ki. The God Ki protects him from normal mortal ki, magic, and the vacuum of space. Beerus is able to combat and react to massively faster than light speeds, and has a multitude of fighting techniques that he learned while training with Whis. Beerus' full power isn't exactly set in stone, and like many Dragon Ball characters, it is constantly growing as he continues to train and fight. However, when he was facing a universal Super Saiyan God Goku, for the most part, they were evenly matched, but Beerus eventually won. After the end of their battle, Beerus states that there are people stronger than Goku who have given him a harder time. He also states that Whis is both his teacher and is superior in power than him. And soon after that fight, Whis stated that Beerus was using 70% of his power when going up against the Super Saiyan God Goku. If 70% of his power was at the universal level, then 100% would be roughly 1.5 universes. As powerful as Beerus is, even he knows his limits and numbers. Even mighty Beerus can power fear when this thing appears in his sight.
Don't make fun of the Omni King Zeno. He won't end. Do you know the origin? He destroyed 6 universes by getting pissed and blinking. You don't mess with don't mess with Zeno. He's evil. He can be evil.
That's right. Zeno, the god of everything, can casually destroy Beerus, but this isn't a bad thing. Zeno's power is on a complete different and higher level, and this just shows that Beerus is smart enough to know where and when to use his power. Overall, Beerus is a universal god of destruction with over
75 million years.
Of combat experience. However, he is aware that he does have just keeps his sense of reality sharp and in tune. Worshipped as the god of evil, Darkseid is one of the most powerful beings in existence, and the supreme monarch of Planet Apocalypse. The beings of Apocalypse call themselves gods and live outside of normal time and space in a realm called the Fourth World. These new gods have evolved due to their close proximity to the source, a primeval energy, believed to be one of the ultimate foundations of the universal expression of energy. Along with their superior technology, they formed into beings of genetic stability and evolutionary perfection. Darkseid possesses colossal super strength. He is a high-tier cosmic being. Darkseid can easily overpower and kill most galactic beings. He can bend and break through virtually any metal, can lift extremely heavy objects, and decimate full-sized buildings and other structures with his might. He possesses enough strength to match beings such as Superman and Spectre in combat. Like I said, he's able to break the strongest of metals, once being Green Lantern's ring with his bare hands alone. But forget all of that. Darkseid is strong enough to lift and pressure a whole entire plane of reality. In the DC universe, holding one plane of reality easily puts Darkseid at universal strength. Darkseid's signature move is the Omega Beam. He focuses this power as a form of energy that he fires from his eyes. This effect is not only a relentless attack, but it is capable of teleporting the target to any location Darkseid chooses and recall them later, or erase the target from the universe and similarly reform them. Darkseid has pinpoint control over his Omega Beam, and his arm allows it to travel in straight lines or bend, twist, or curve around corners. It has been shown that the Omega Beams are ineffective against the bracelets of Wonder Woman, as those things were created by the Olympians. He has claimed that no being has yet withstood the full force of the Omega Beam, and to prove he's not bluffing, the Omega Beam severely damaged Spectre with a direct hit. Darkseid also wields a cosmic energy field known as the Omega Effect, which proves integral as it is the core from which his other abilities manifest from. This effect allows him to transverse through time and space, also enabling him to break barriers and force fields. In other words, the Omega Effect is basically
why am I so quiet?
on steroids. As a god of Apocalypse,
Like,
Darkseid can...
I'm sorry for being quiet, guys. I just got into this video. Like, I'm a gamer and everything. You know that. I just love stuff like this. But sometimes, if I'm learning about a character, even though I know Darkseid pretty good. This is new to me. Some of this is new to me.
Cannot age, wither, or degrade. However,
I don't think Beerus can
though it
either.
is nearly impossible for him to die, other high-tier aliens, like Kryptonians, have killed him. Now, obviously, Darkseid has died and been beaten before, so he must have a weakness, and he does.
What is it?
Radion. Darkseid and all of the other new gods like him are vulnerable to the substance called Radion. Its source is unknown, and its effects are toxic only in sustained amounts, or rather explosive exposure. The average new god can be slain by an application of Radion from a single Radion bullet. Oh,
Dang.
And guess who invented Radion bullets?
Batman.
That's right, the mother effing Batman himself.
Of course, Batman made it. How do you kill a being? Batman. How do you kill a Kryptonian? Batman. How do you kill Darkseid? Batman.
The most powerful tactic in Darkseid's arsenal is the anti-life equation. The anti-life equation allows one who knows it to subjugate the souls of all beings in the universe. No being is immune to the effects. For this reason, acquiring the equation is the utmost goal of Darkseid, Lord of Apocalypse. You know what? I'm gonna give you the equation, making you as powerful as Darkseid. The equation is loneliness plus alienation plus fear plus despair plus self-worth divided by mockery divided divided by condemnation, divided by misunderstanding, times guilt, times shame, times failure, times judgment, where N equals Y, where Y equals hope, and N equals folly, love equals lies, life equals death, self equals Darkseid. Now you are as strong as the god of apocalypse. You're welcome. Darkseid can insert the full formula into anyone's mind. Darkseid can insert the full formula into people's minds, giving the mathematical certainty that life, hope, and freedom are all pointless. The only known antidote to the equation is the concept of freedom and hope itself. The new Genesis hieroglyph of freedom, called the Metron emblem, significantly wears down the formula's ability to dominate others' will.
Superman's
Case in point, this serum is powerful, but it does have an antidote. Overall, Darkseid is a universal.
Darkseid is pretty strong. Oh my days, bruh. He's pretty strong. I will say this: if Beerus loses, he needs to have his anti-life equation probably might be Y, because I don't know how he's gonna get Radion unless he's been to his planet before, since he has millions of years of experience. Which
god of evil,
he does beat him in
universal strength and firepower. However, he is weak to mystical elements such as Radion. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle is going to take place in Universe 7 with no prep. Let the battle begin.
It does count Beerus would win. Yeah, I thought it would be strong.
Are you ready to die painfully? This will all be over soon enough.
Huh? We're doing this?
Nope.
Very impressive. Rare genius, in fact.
Let me show you hell.
Come at me.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Dragon Ball Z lasers. He can sense your ki. See? You forgot Dragon Ball Z character sense ki. He put the anti-life equation in his head.
I was hoping for more than a morning warm-up.
Prepare yourself for a fight.
He's just walking.
Now that's impressive. This is so dull.
That's impressive. But it's so dull. He's just like, what? Don't you pinch that Beerus? How does that make sense?
I guess this fight really was a waste of my time.
How does he win? He didn't even insert the anti-life equation.
Now, before I discuss why Darkseid wins, I want to give a huge shout out to the battle animator, Min10. Min10 also recently set up a new gaming channel that he would like you to subscribe to. So if you enjoyed what you saw, check out
Look,
both
Call of
of
Duty's
these
right there.
channels
That's
and
funny.
subscribe to them. Now let's discuss why Darkseid beats Beerus. And I guess you can say that Darkseid is a pussy slayer. And I think I know what most people are thinking, and spoiler alert to a previous Cartoon Fight Club episode, but most people are probably going to ask a question similar to this. If I think that Goku can beat post-crisis Superman, and Beerus can beat Goku, and Superman can beat Darkseid, then how does Darkseid beat Beerus?
True.
Well, for this question, I have two things to say. One, rock, paper, scissors logic is never a good idea for a debate. Each character reacts to another character completely differently. And two, this is more important, post-crisis Superman has never actually defeated a full-on OG Darkseid all on his own. Sure, Superman beat many Darkseid avatars, but a full-on realist OG true Darkseid has never been defeated by Superman. Superman either received help from the Justice League or the Source Wall in order to finish Darkseid off. Two things that wouldn't be possible in Dragon Ball's Universe 7. And two things that need outside help. If Darkseid died by the Source Wall, it would be the Source Wall killing him, not the other opponent. And going all the way back to Cartoon Fight Club's episode 30 logic, one of my crucial points as to why Goku beats Superman is that post-crisis Superman has never defeated the full-on Darkseid, and that he faced Darkseid at his peak and lost horribly, which proves that Superman's limit is under Darkseid's. But enough of that, let's compare Beerus and Darkseid without any extra rock, paper, scissors logic. When Beerus fought a Universal Super Saiyan God Goku, it was clearly stated that he was using 70% of his full power. With a simple projection calculation, if 70% of his full power is one whole universe, then 100% of his power would be roughly 1.5 universes. A full-powered Darkseid, on the other hand, had single-handedly destroyed nearly the entire DC multiverse. The full DC multiverse doesn't have a clear set number of universes, but there are 52 quote-unquote main universes, and the true Darkseid casted a gigantic shadow each universe one by one.
Sorry.
And sure, it was a suicide mission, but clearly if someone successfully destroys the multiverse, there wouldn't be anything to exist with. Destroying the multiverse would have to be a suicide mission. At the end of the day, Beerus at his best is a god who's assigned with making sure Universe 7 maintains in balance, and his full power is no greater than 2 universes. The true Darkseid with the anti-life equation is a multiversal, unstable deity capable of collapsing the DC multiverse. And sure, Beerus from the Xenoverse games might have combat immortality, but winning a fight doesn't necessarily mean permanently decapitating your opponent. Of course, there are going to be plenty of paradoxes when pitting 2 immortal gods against each other, but neither character is completely equal, and Darkseid's full power is far greater than Beerus's. Plus, technically, the video games aren't even canon.
What? That's none of my business.
But what is my business?
That's not my business.
Offering you a rematch. So if you want to see a rematch without the anti-life equation, a different version of Darkseid in a different location, you know what to do. Comment down.
Couldn't they have just done instead Whis and Darkseid? Because Whis is literally the strongest in Universe 7 and beat Beerus in one hit. In Dragon Ball Z, with start of the episode, it happened.
Below the word rematch, and if this episode gets 4,000 rematch comments,
that would be better.
There will be a rematch. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas and stay tuned.
I can see why everyone hates you now on my AO.
Are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight
I can see
Club.
Super Saiyan Hunter, Dragon Ball Z fan. Who is it? Ryu vs. Jin rematch. I know this because I watched this episode before I became a YouTuber. I wanted this rematch for a long time. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to show me some love and hit that like button down below. And like, comment, subscribe, and stay active on my channel. Subscribe for more awesome content. And yeah, I'll see you dudes later. Peace out. After I see the rest of this. Don't tell me this isn't awesome. Such an awesome intro for that fight. Alright. It's over now. See you guys later.